This is the first in what's going to be a series of videos in which I make a copper pipe air dryer slash cleaner slash heat exchanger for my compressed air system. In this video I'm going to talk a little bit about my design, where I got the materials, costs, and first of all, why you want one of these things. So the thing about copper is it exchanges heat really nicely with the air, so if you put something hot through it, like hot compressed air, it transfers the heat out into the air. Copper is really good at doing that. The reason you want to do that is the hot air that's coming out of your compressor contains steam, water in the form of a gas, and then also atomized oil that comes from the compressor motor that you're running, or the compressor pistons. And both of those things are undesirable in using a compressed air system. Some things it doesn't matter as much, but the main point is you want to be in control of what's inside the air, and for some things you really need it to be clean. In particular, if you're painting, if you're trying to coat a surface with a substance, you don't want to be mixing in random amounts of dirty water and or dirty oil. And there are a lot of other situations. Compressed air is used for a lot of things. There's not really any situation where you want the amount of water and oil to be uncontrolled. There's also particulates, and the more you get the water and oil out, the more of that kind of dust and grime in the system you're going to get out. So that's why you do it. Let's talk about the materials. So what you're looking at here is my scrapyard find. I priced this stuff. These elbows are going for about $8 a piece. I've got 20 of them. So what's that? 160 bucks there. These pipes are about $10 per stick. I've got 8 plus some shorties. So yeah, this adds up real quick if you buy it new, but what happens is people are getting rid of old stock that they don't need for whatever reason. If you spend any time at a scrapyard, you know that people throw away perfectly good things all the time. These elbows are brand new. Now obviously this pipe was installed for a while in some place, but I've looked at it and it's there's a few dings here and there, but as far as I can tell, it'll still hold pressurized air just fine. So it's 1 inch size, which is bigger than most of the ones I've seen. So this felt like a real good find, but not particularly hard to find. There's copper fittings and pipe at the scrapyard all the time. Secondly, I did go to both Harbor Freight and Menards to get some tools and fittings and supplies. Got about 150 bucks there. Oh, did I say this was I paid 60 here, so we're at about 210, including this stuff. And then inside here, you can't really see it yet. We'll get to that, but this was sort of a yard sale find, a rental clean out with some people that moved and left the landlord all their stuff in heaps, and digging through I found some air fittings. So all in all, I've got barely a little over 200 bucks. If I'd bought everything new, it wouldn't be hard to go over 500. So my point here is, if you're a little patient and a little creative, going to auctions, yard sales, scrapyard, you can save yourself a ton of money and get a really nice system. And hopefully that's what we're going to get to here. So I think that's enough for that video, and I'm going to cut these pipes into 48-inch sections, and then we can talk about the specific design I've come up with. It's a little bit different from what I've seen other people do.